this.
I think there would have been many times this year PRX would have loved to see Nongshim on the other side.
Yep.
They were full of instability, full of holes, but now it's going to be flashback city, knowing exactly what's awaiting for you on the other side. Jing said he's going to 3-0 though. I mean, he's going to struggle to do that in a best of 3, but they're going to come out swinging today. I think there's a lot more than just progression on the line. There's pride on the line here, knowing that PRX have grown enough to be able to defeat a style that crushed them so convincingly in the Santiago Grand Finals.
I think there's a bigger game at play here as well. These are the 2-point leaders from Pacific as well. Nongshim is up there as one of the favorites to go to champs. PRX, as we know, have already qualified. You would love to knock the confidence of one of your direct competitors, especially given that we've seen them play a Masters Grand Final against each other earlier this year.
Now, this is a real treat to be watching this match today, because this is only the third time these two teams have faced off against each other ever. So this is huge, and this is kind of a big thing considering how long PRX has been playing. Alex was saying just now on our desk, this team has played the most rounds in the world.
Can't wait to see the comps.
Having played them so many rounds and only playing Nongshim 3 times is not very many times.
They'll be sad they skipped the play-ins. Kept that record going.
Yeah, I think
hope that Santiago Grand Final went a little longer as well.
Honestly, I think they would have liked to, but they found themselves here in playoffs. Abyss is back in the pool. This is what we're starting with. Let's take a look at the agent select. Okay, for PRX, they're bringing out the Yoru with the Waylay. This is the comp that we saw from Fireflux over in EMEA.
So something back on the Yoru.
I think this is something that they should be
Something's
able to
in Yoru jail.
Francis
Stomby.
But Jing is on the Waylay here, not one of his signature
That's
agents,
crazy.
so we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, Forsaken Harbor, I guess Jing
No
is done playing with
Senti
his
for
toys.
PRX, and then we have Ivy on the Cypher. RB, Solo Smokes, X Cross on Sova.
The only difference in this mirror is
Forsaken
the choice of a
Harbor
Sentinel
is
versus an additional controller. I think PRX is
crazy.
going to be a little bit more flexible with how they want to take map control. The Cypher is a little bit more rigid, but you've got some good passive info with the camera.
It's one of your people, sorry.
One of my people?
Yeah, one of your people from
Australia.
all the way from Australia here to watch match do that. All right, to take us through this matchup for the 3rd time, we got Paper Thin Achilles.
A best of 3 of matches, perhaps, to determine which one of these teams is going to be able to come out on top and assert themselves as the most dominant squad in Pacific here in 2026.
So we have a big split.
So far, it is playoff times, baby. I am ready to dive into this action, and we have one hell of a banger to start it off.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't ask for a better match here. A rematch of the Santiago Grand Finals. You know, back going to stage 1 when they faced off again right away. Coming off of that Grand Finals, these two teams know each other well, and certainly there's still a lot to play for. You know, I was talking to Forsaken a little bit before the game started, and he's just like, we had too long of a break. We don't know what to do with ourselves. Like, the desk was talking about it. Like, they played so many, you know, matches. It just feels uncomfortable for them. So they're ready and raring to go, and Nongshim looks so damn good during those play-ins. I mean, I am so impressed right now.
They're leaving Abyss open, at least PRX is, and Nongshim pick it. And they have the choice of Sunset, Summit.
Don't worry about that. The point is that they got there. The point is that they figured it out. They said, okay, you know what? Nothing new that we're trying to do is working, so let's go ahead and just stick with what we know and what we are good at. And I think that that's totally fine. Why expand the menu when what you've got is well made?
Exactly. I'm a big fan of that. I think the best restaurants in the world are often identified by how small their menus are. And for Nongshim, they have a pretty small one. Although this one, we do get to see a little bit of variance with Dombi on the Waylay instead of the Neon. But that's what they did anyway, going back to Santiago and things like that. They're very good on this map. They absolutely destroyed PRX on this map, 13-3.
We're watching PRX versus Nongshim.
So you're kind of feeling pretty comfortable here anyway. Like, this is still a team that can really do some damage with this composition. They're great with the back and forth, with the push and pull that you're going to generate. Francis is unbelievable on the Yoru with the snipers.
12 minutes
so much
in,
here
and the game has
that they
started
can
yet.
absolutely do just phenomenal things with.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously the onus, especially for this first map, is very much on PRX. They are the ones that we haven't gotten to see for the entire last week, or last 2 weeks while the play-ins were going on. They're the ones that are going to be coming in a little bit colder, haven't had that kind of ramp up that we're used to seeing from them. And they also decided to float this map, which I thought was kind of just end up being a permaban. I thought that they would rather have gone to here, you know, instead of the Haven.
Yes.
Rather,
There must be a
reverse.
tech pause.
I agree with you.
There
But
must
yeah,
be
I
a
thought
tech
they would just
pause.
leave the Haven because
Hello,
they have at
what's
times in the
up,
past looked very
what's
good
up?
on Haven.
Yes.
I thought Devi was just going to go back to playing Chamber, etc. But no, instead of let the Abyss go through, and they also didn't elect to go for that Summit for their own opening map pick. Floated it, got banned away by Nongshim. So there's some stuff here that I wasn't really anticipating from PRX, but that more often than not points towards them having an idea, having a read, having an understanding, and a much better approach, especially to a map like Abyss, where it has normally been abysmal.
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean, this is like the second or third time we've seen them play this map this year. Like, it's not often. It was their permaban for quite some time. So definitely going to be curious to see how it's all working out for them. Certainly some time to prepare for it, definitely. And I think in some respects as well, I think getting ready for champions for PRX, the deeper your map pool can be, the better. The less you have to rely on a permaban, even though that hasn't gone bad for you in the past by any stretch of the imagination. You never know when you're going to run into somebody who's just got a phenomenal map XYZ that you need to be prepared for.
Yeah, I could just be that. Let's get some more reps on this thing, because we're probably going to have to play it when we go over to Shanghai. Could just be the case.
All right, let's get it started.
It is now time to go ahead and get into the action.
So Nongshim on the attacker side.
PRX versus Nongshim. Abyss to try to settle the score. Francis holding the #1 Euro ACS this season. And that's all.
Francis 3 has only played a couple games.
He hasn't been playing it too much since the beginning.
And he's been incredible. I mean, again, just back to what he does best, and that's
means RB's
really
calling.
good at taking contact fights, especially when he has a
All right, let's get it
sniper in hand. He's
started.
so disciplined.
Finally,
He doesn't overstay his welcome. Really good with the timing
we've
on
all
the
been
TPs.
waiting for.
He is so smart when it comes to this role and what he needs to do. They will be starting on the attacker side, though. This is pretty standard stuff from them. Ivy kind of poking around mid.
Oh my god,
RB
Abyss is back.
A bit. They're just looking for any kind of reaction here. PRX
A side default. Everybody
a lot of pressure that they could generate
is holding mid except for something in B.
But so far,
I mean, A has an empty site for the most part.
Go around the outskirts of the map.
They're really expecting this. Something is now rotating.
And now Ivy's trying to get info. He spots something.
Spots out Ivy. Lurker not going to tell you a whole lot here, but as he gets ready to swing to the open, could just be him dead. You have this double stack on the angle, and well, okay.
Yep, Ivy's getting info, playing his life.
It's a spot out. He'll back away. Meanwhile, B
and there's an open site on B.
Well, they're going to be in a position, this is what I was just thinking, to rotate quickly if they want.
Just now starting to get that plant in play. RB at the ready.
Timing. Oh, good team fight. Into spawn. Trades.
Eliminated there by Down B, who does get run down. Forsaken with one, something with another. X-Ross eliminated now.
Forsaken is low.
Still making his way in.
So is Ivy. Or sorry, Envy.
Look at the HP bars though. Forsaken and Envy
It's
both so
not
very low, but now that the fuse being stuck, Ivy has to try to clear this out, and he just can't. That's going to be the pistol going the way of PRX. You don't want to funnel too many more kills here into the guy. So something will play it a little bit more cautiously, but there you go. Opening round into the hands of PRX.
This is a great idea on the pistol round. So immediately you start thinking, okay, if they go middle, they're going to probably have a really good shot to just wipe Nongshim out. But then they're able to fast rotate, get into a good position to get this retake going maybe a little bit earlier than Nongshim wanted. Nongshim tried to put some pressure there up at Heaven. And they're able to respond quite nicely, take some decent damage along the way, but they get through it just fine. Being able to watch those entry points that RB's trying to take and things like that. Really nice. Is there any buy up here? One bandit for Francis, a ghost carried over for Ivy. I had to think back. I'm like, wait, oh.
Okay, so PRX win the pistol.
We got the plant, so not the worst. It's out there at 1,600 creds.
This time it is going to be mid from Nongshim.
Well, look at that big blind. Forsaken connecting with that. Yep, just fine. Timing on to Ivy. Moves down RB. And that'll be curtains on this round.
PRX. X-Ross could jump off the map.
Got a Forsaken on the harbor.
But he's going to try to get a orb.
He's
do the G2.
He should be doing that.
He's going to maybe grab orb. Nope.
Please.
Yep, and there you go.
Up. Maybe he feels like he's trying to bait with sound cues, maybe?
Try to play for some damage.
30 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, how's he still alive?
It's
gonna take a bit, you know. You gotta shake the rust off.
I mean, it ended up kind of working, I guess, but it doesn't really do that much economic damage to PRX in the long run. And they still were able to pick that Bulldog up, I believe, so not too bad. Devi's probably like, oh boy, my aim, not what he wanted, but that's okay. They're holding on. PRX, so far so good on this defender side.
Yep.
They chose
good signs for PRX.
Looking pretty good. I mean, in general, they've looked really good on their defender side of maps this year. Kind of an interesting departure from the previous years of PRX that we came to know and love. They've really shored up their defensive side protocols.
See something on site, nothing new. What a shot by Francis.
Clean headshot.
Spotted Forsaken.
And the site now broken
and
open
a couple
Forsaken
whiffs.
can only find a smattering of damage.
Tough to get that Bulldog under control there. Still a couple more there with Devi and Envy. Ching
watching here.
Is a Guardian. Love to get some damage in. Take away 3 kills onto the Nongshim players would be phenomenal.
Tuck back away from that saturate. Recon going to be cleared. Francis cheating forward as stun will connect, but X-Ross finds Envy, and okay, it's going to be a flawless round. Just a couple armor rebuys onto the duelists, and Nongshim will deny a bonus conversion.
Yeah, that's really solid stuff for them. They're going to be very happy about that.
I mean, as soon as
okay, now we can build up the economy a little bit. We can start
Forsaken dies, it's an easy
further into some of these rounds.
Easy round for
on point as usual.
Nongshim
takes a lot of damage, but gets through it in the end.
What a shot!
X-Ross very clean. I mean, Nongshim again.
So calm aim.
So disciplined. Dami, don't ruin your voice.
Calm aim.
We've already been over this.
There's no stopping him.
I know. It's okay. If that's how he brings the hype and the vibes, then so be it.
Well, Nongshim now going to lead into the ace out of the map. First time so far.
We'll have
a listen in with them as we look to see if they can tie it 2-2.
Oh, look towards mid. Something is walking down. Does Ivy know? Oh, not aware. Three. Ooh, couple. Ooh, good team fight. Oh, spotted the harbor. Unaware. Something is flanking. They called it.
Here
they
the
know.
Footsteps making the call, and X-Ross will have something dead. There you go. Tied up 2-2 with just 2 casualties. Nongshim quickly catching PRX off guard. I mean, Forsaken none the wiser that player scaled forward and backside that wouldn't get caught by the reckoning.
Yeah, I mean, they're just so good at turning up the tempo when they need to. You know, Dombi able to take control up here at the top of ropes with a little help from a Paranoia. And then a great flash timing, knowing that Devi was going to be out in the open there. Very well done. And then Francis scales even further forward, catches Forsaken off guard. And at that point, something trying to go for the lurk.
Jesus,
just all
Dombi.
too late. Everything had fallen apart.
Okay, Eco.
They've got some ult
for
PRX on a Eco.
On an Eco.
Oh, they could all line up. They could all line up.
Swinging that
They
corner,
just all.
able to find the first. Stabby goes diving in, spots out.
Yeah, good recall by.
Back away with a refract. Meanwhile, Ivy.
Oh, timing.
Going all the way up here. Through mid, will be able to shut down something.
Last 2 are on site.
Value from the
Besides the
I mean, Nongshim looking to make this flawless again.
Looking good.
They do. Just a couple tags. 2 players shot. Another flawless, and now they're in the lead.
Yeah, this is really good. Teamwork and coordination and discipline as
Okay,
usual.
something bringing out the op.
Nongshim
That is
squad.
something to look forward to in the
drone
round.
there spares them from having anything catastrophic happen. They've got the saturate at the front.
More than likely,
well,
if PRX lose this following round,
and then
they're
they
gonna have
just
to
set up
settle
these
for
little
another
crossfires
Eco.
as they're making their way through
Especially
sight.
with the
Everybody going through and doing their job.
Especially with
yeah,
the
early timeout
operator buy.
from the PRX coaches. I mean,
I just wonder how prepared
I think in
PRX
some
is.
ways, you're going to expect some bumps along the road here on this map as PRX. It's not a map you play basically ever. It was one of your permabans for the majority of it. Whenever it's basically in the map pool, it's been
I'm surprised that
widely
PRX
disregarded by them.
Sam having a concern about
didn't ban
Tommy's
Abyss.
Yeah. Oh, it's Force.
Hello. as well.
Yeah.
Because they're not that bad of a Haven team.
Still watching some matches.
I mean, maybe they feel like the meta has changed,
yeah,
because before
I'm right there with you. I mean, if
they're running,
came into this game and they bodied Nongshim on
they're
Abyss,
running what is it called? The chamber.
Yeah.
Give the champs trophy.
Oh, I know. I'm right back to believing
actually,
that they're
let
champs.
me
like,
look
right now, I'm actually kind of starting to believe in Nongshim. Like, not because of what's going on here right now, but because of what they've done so far.
The whole lead up to this.
Yes. I'm like, oh, nobody's stopping this.
Well, PRX gonna try their damnedest. They are back into a buy. Operator online now for something. Deep walkout into A main, but nobody home from Nongshim.
I was kind of curious if maybe we get the attack side out from Francis, but with the dimensional drift.
Before PRX would play,
just a little bit of damage, nothing
I
much.
see why.
This should tell you a good amount. You've got no contact from something.
Before they would play the chamber and Neon Phoenix.
It's probably going to be a B hit, and it is.
With Forsaken on Omen and V on Silva, and something on Neon.
Hunter's Fury available already.
Oh boy, look at this. The
So something picks the wrong spot. This ult is going to get so much value.
Forsaken caught in midair. Francis does get caught as well. We'll look to backpedal away. Something at the same time.
Hey, this is still winnable for PRX. Oh, timing. Oh, Francis. Francis, you go. You go.
It's looking like a catastrophe. That operator now had been dropped. And Francis, he's got the chance to try to keep this protected.
No, he doesn't know.
Rewrap, rotate back out. So the operator could be collected here by something, but he's still having to delay, wait and see if this push comes through. Now can you grab up that gun and hold on to it into the next round? But Nongshim starting to build up a little win streak here.
Nongshim don't know that they saved the hump.
For sure, and I think you see why they're happy to pick this side of the map. I mean, you give them open space, they capitalize so quickly. They've got plans already. I mean, that hit 3 or 4 PRX players. I think 3 with that convergent pass, and then Envy just trying to line up a recon dart.
I mean, PRX kind of look a little bit uncoordinated. It feels like they haven't practiced this map enough.
And well, you still have some kind of buy here for PRX.
I think he was saying something about it.
It's going to be an interesting interview at the half.
It was a nasty one. It was very good.
Looking for the dash up and over. Jing looking for the dash out. Hunter's Fury.
So,
trying to get the catch here, trying to intercept them, but Pulse's overall dodge. Boy, empty
right,
hand.
for backside.
Up and over the top, and Francis able to find Jing. Forsaken peels one back as RB will can take it down, but down finds in. Being Forsaken trying to do it all, but
and it's in Nongshim's favor.
Taken out as well.
I mean, PRX do need to win around. They can't afford to save.
It's something he does have a dimensional
Nobody.
Trip, but with Divide dead, you just have to save this again. Save
now
the
they have to save. But in that 2v3, they should definitely go for it.
This is, it's very scary.
Meanwhile, the backstab.
Bro.
Oh no.
That is crazy.
I think they were trying to knife him. And then Damian's like, well, my life is more important to keep this alive than to give you the knife.
My KD. My KD, bro.
That or they just wanted to get Francis another ult charge.
Yeah, that could be too. I mean, Francis is absolutely frying right now. He was
bro,
like,
that saturates.
Like
the radius is so big.
Anyway,
boom.
A brilliant round from him. I mean, they're just so sharp, dude. Every angle they're holding, it's just...
Yeah, Nongshim are rolling.
Perfect. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Back-to-back timeouts.
It's not going the way you'd like, to say the least. And you picked this side of the map, too, so... Got to kind of turn it around right here, right now, you would think.
I mean, how is one meant to do that, though?
I don't know.
It's... Hello, Manny.
Hey.
Of course, here to rep. He was, you know, of course, hanging out with Chober previously. It was co-stream.
Yeah, he converted him. Yeah, I get it. That's fair.
It's like, ride the Japanese team wave, and then when there's none left... Go for Nongshim.
Manny did tell me he's still here for Barrel.
I was about to say, Barrel, you do have a Japanese org.
Yep. He's still going to support them.
Got that to try to rely on is... Oh, poor Bach.
Oh, no.
Right here.
Yeah, this is just such good stuff from Nongshim, man. I mean, they're just... If they get to a post
for
plant,
Nongshim,
it just feels like it's done.
Feels like they've been spamming a bunch of B hits, and PRX don't know how to stop it.
So well
so in this case, why not just keep going B?
You're funneling orbs. Domby only 2 away from a conversion.
In this case, they are hitting the weak side, so they do anticipate the adjustment.
So scary.
Especially in the Seco. Ivy can't die.
They're looking for the wide swing, but they're not going to be able to catch him, so he stays alive. Envy going to get himself on the board with a kill, and Tommy just dropping down right on top of Devi's head. Goomba stopping him with a bullets and a phantom there. As
Bro, and
just can't find it.
It just might be that type of game for, at least that type of map for PRX.
I still think it's pretty good. Yeah, but this is getting brutal for PRX. You're chewing through alt cycles. This one also not going to go. Oh my god, Jing.
They're committing to this? Hitting the brakes. I mean, this just feels like a bit of desperation, but okay, he caught a glimpse on X-Ross, but... And now he's just got Forsaken with a recovered Marshall and a Sheriff in hand. And no time. So this round, it ends up completely getting away from him. He's going to try to collect his gun, but he's out on the bridge. He will fall. And Nongshim, they will continue this monstrous win streak, now 6 in a row, and they've gotten both timeouts out of PRX.
Feels pretty comfy, to say the least. I mean, Domby just so good, man. He's never know where he's going to appear. This time, right on top of Devi, through his own nebula. He had no clue. X-Ross is like, wait a minute. I should probably help.
Maybe Jing was doing... Yeah, honestly, I mean, that's a hell of a lot better than I would have thought, but I think they know where they're at.
Yeah.
Well, 100 Sphere helped to hold that thought. As Jing, well, he's going to swing out, he's going to die. Something will find one, makes his exit, jumping back over to the spawn.
Just full aggression for both teams.
On that, but Damby's able to find Forsaken with that shorty. Now, Gate Crash ready, forward to the site, and being able to hold the line.
Just a second off on the Gate Crash.
3v3, and now Nongshim have to assess. It feels like for kind of the first time in this map.
Yeah, but they've got some good reads here. They've got really good mid-rounding.
Yeah,
I gotta say, like, kind of an unsung hero on this map has been Ivy with the way that he's been just kind of navigating mid, not really giving up his life for free too often, keeping track of whatever he can, and obviously having the neural theft here, very, very nice. Domby has a convergent paths as well, so you're looking.
They should imagine where Ivy is. Oh, almost got a second.
Nearly had the second.
It's a good time to make an interception there too.
Domby has ult again.
Gate Crash won't put Forsaken too far away, or rather something too far away.
30 seconds
Ancient
left.
Brain just clicked in. I'm like, Yoru, Forsaken. It's got to be him.
Tommy's taking a lot of space.
Oh boy.
Timing? Oh, here's the reload.
Here's that reload. It looked like somebody was like relatively prepared for it, but not quite able to find it. Devi not going to be caught by that, but refract over to safety, and this is
Domby's just too good.
A whole life left either. Domby gets himself a third.
Domby's just too good, man.
They're so creative too. This round, just tapping the plant to go for a fake, and then again pushing space before the opponents really can get a read on it. Good start for PRX in a way, able to get it down to the 3v3 than the 2v2.
Oh, a little scuffed.
Not able to use those ults again. Dimensional Drift, Cosmic Divide.
Jesus, what a pre-fire.
That's pretty nasty.
Just pre-fired it.
He just knew.
He said that was tasty.
This headshot angle gets off of it because of the drone.
All this to try to play in.
Domby on the entry.
With that Guardian. Up the backside, Domby gonna be slowed up in the push forward. Francis.
Oh my god.
Forsaken.
Oh, whiffs from PRX.
Still connects with the headshot, something down.
This could easily be a 2-0.
Player advantage in their hands.
The way Nongshim are going and the way that PRX are playing right now.
I mean, I think you just
in 9 rounds, Domby has 15.
Either way, you're not going to find too much value here.
15.
Unless you can hit him with the headshots.
Doing a thing.
Bulldog. Oh my god. Domby, chill.
Yeah. Well,
chill.
Remember when I said it was 13-3 in Santiago?
Feeling good.
Yeah.
Kind of feels like we're not too far off.
No, not at all.
They're just so ready. Okay, good kill for Jing there, but oh my, that is brutal for something. I mean, it does feel like there is some rust here for Paper X too. The aim is a little bit lacking. They've been kind of
Paper X have not been hitting their shots.
Yep, I heard that during the round.
And again, the op is in the wrong spot.
Now they are.
17 kills.
I think you're the only one.
I mean, Arby's just been calling good. He's been calling great.
So far, so good.
Okay, now does something?
This is what Vic gets for. Ooh,
okay.
Get the kill, nice.
This is what Vic gets for letting Andy do her roster.
Smokes for the round.
Yeah, as soon as I found out that I had the same roster as Vic, I was just like, oh, that might be a good sign. She said, oh, Andy built it. I was like, oh no.
What have I done? Well, this is still very concerning for Paper X in some ways, because they're going to have this info.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
I mean, something sent out that shot, now sees the gun barrel, and will be able to make his escape. Forsaken at the same time.
Paper X get the round.
In. So far, so good here for Paper X.
Nice. Nice from Paper X.
Barring an ace clutch from X-Ross, this should be a third-round win. So they could tie up what they were able to achieve in Santiago.
Let's see. X-Ross is assuming
30 seconds left.
someone's going to be up there. Oh, too bad for him. Something was very ready for it. 3K in the round with the operator.
Paper X seemed kind of tilted.
Look, if you get another one, I assume that your attacker side is going to be probably better than your defender side. Maybe on this map, I don't know, but we'll see. Ooh, headshot there too. But this was probably the most disorganized round we've seen from Nongshim. Like, they were all over the map, kind of trying to spread individually, and that gave something the opportunities to make these op shots pretty clean, pretty easy for him. So, you know, maybe you're just trying to show something a little bit different as Nongshim in this round and see if you can get away with it. I think this one just kind of go back to what was working.
Dart is not going to spawn him.
Hard to stop. There's a double operator, though.
Oh, an RP.
Okay, they've seen the gun barrel. They've shown their hand a little bit by opening it with that pre-fire.
They spawn him. Do they expect him to rotate?
For something.
Because something doesn't know who spotted him exactly.
He didn't go wide enough to see him, but okay, he's able to avoid the shot on the jump peak.
Well, they have 2 ops. They bought. Oh, well, it is the last round. It is the last round.
Kind of assume that would happen. This fight right here is the one I'm very keen about. If Envy can hold Ivy out, there's a pretty good chance. Seems very ready.
Yeah, that drone start coming around in the main.
It's about to be an ace split.
Have to stay aware, have to stay cognizant. It's going to be a leg shot.
Yeah, that was a leg tag.
30 HP. The mask immediately goes on from something. Ooh, Envy. Caught by one pulse. Saturate gets chucked in, and Cosmic Divide is going to be used.
Oh.
Looks like Nongshim kind of giving this a reconsideration here, but it's not enough time to try to go for the pivot, so they do have to push into this.
RB is his ult, though.
Oh, yes, you're completely right.
Wow, and there's an empty B site.
TP out. Jing, looking for the timing. Gets a great catch on the Ivy. Then goes dashing forward, just trying to run down, be down. Knows that he's low on health. Saturate going to be
dodged. Needs a headshot.
Gets the dink there, takes him low. And will be Jing victorious in the fight after all. Now numbers advantage. You know that RB is going to be alone back towards that side. Shot
oh, what a shock dart.
As X-Ross tries to bring this back to parity. Creating a hell of a lot of delay, though.
Bruh. Oh.
RB able to find the one now, needing to try to get the clutch. 8 bullets remaining, and it will be Envy from on high to strike him down. So a 4th round found. Paper X kind of just sandwiching Nongshim in here on this opening half. 2 at the start, 2 at the end. Is 4 enough?
Bookending it a little bit there. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I'm concerned with some of their ult usage. Like, it took forever. I think Divide's had that Cosmic Divide since like round 4 or 5. So I think it just felt like, you know, they weren't able to really get into comfortable positions to kind of execute their game plan, and they eventually figure it out. This took quite a while, and seemed like getting some of those, you know, kills on the entries and things like that are doing some damage. Were really, really impactful, but still Dambi was the man of impact there for Nongshim on the Waylay. So showing you he isn't just a one agent guy. He's better than that. He's got a few extra in the back pocket. What is that drawing of
Maybe it's a drawing of himself saying that he loves Divide.
Maybe.
I don't think it is. I think that's a member of staff.
I'm biting my tongue. Of course, our X-Ross paintings, which I haven't figured out what this is all about yet, because they had a new one today. Oh, that's sick. That is incredible. They had you know how they had that cardboard cutout of X-Ross last week?
Yeah.
This week they have one of Dambi, so I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, I have no. Well, we were going into the elevator to come up to the 14th floor, and then all of a sudden Dambi just comes out of the elevator, but it was a cardboard cutout.
It's very
a little jump scare.
Very jarring.
83% win rate.
I mean,
kind of good.
Pretty good percentages there. Well,
PRX,
they're anticipating a mid-fight. This time they're going to try to
done.
give one over to Nongshim. And so far, so good.
Timing.
Dambi, however, the quiet walk all the way down, and he's able to absolutely obliterate them. Unreal.
What a timing.
Oh, boy.
Oh, his teammates just baiting for Dambi with their deaths.
Yeah.
Bro, what a saturate. What a triple
will
swing.
be able to find one, but cannot get the pistol. Nongshim make
GT
that
go
1-1
next?
in that regard, and now they're up by 5.
Oh, this is just a great little play. Pretty easy stuff. Jump over to the rope there. Use that smoke to obscure your presence. And then I was going to say, I think there's another one here right in front. Yep.
Whew.
RB tees him up nicely.
Wow, Dambi 뭔데? Nope.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, Wenley looks like he's just listening to music, just bobbing his head along to the beat.
He's just like, oh, they got us there.
The dulcet tones of Alex's cries.
So,
Well, Ching will be able to find one. France is down.
it's a 5, man.
There's a good amount of firepower here. Everybody with at least a bandit in hand. If not that, then a sheriff. And now we're coming
Oh.
Okay, X-Ross is eliminated.
Bandit's kind of good.
This would be one hell of a turning point.
3v5.
This is a
Ching
paper
has a marshal.
special right here. Ooh,
What a good
that's too clear.
saturate.
That is too. He's looking for the other one. And Divine, able to put the shot to use Ching. However, just pushing forward, he gets himself a third.
All backside.
And now he's going to get a fourth. Collects the Bulldog. And we're now 1-1 in this half.
All right, there we go.
What a turning point here. As I mean, Nongshim, do you go for the same thing? Do you just bring out the bandits?
I would. I mean, we just talked about this on Platchat the other day, how good these guns are, and maybe somebody was watching on PRX. Absolutely crazy good stuff. They're still very much in this now.
Well, it's not quite going to be the full bandit buy, but it's going to be 2 sheriffs and a bandit.
Okay. Still, very scary. Ivy's going to try to use his camera, but there's too much there. He can't really challenge it at that angle without, at best, getting one.
Ivy is
Probably
in
not.
1 and done.
Reveals his presence, but
Gets out.
high tide to escape
Gets
through,
info.
so gonna use Forsaken
Francis.
smoke there to just hide for now, wait for some reinforcements potentially. Something's watching the
Ooh,
flanks.
what a
Francis,
shot by
what in the
Francis.
world?
I mean, that Divine with a Bulldog is not really hitting today.
Whoa, what a miss.
Well,
What a
getting
miss.
cleared.
And what a
Push to the corner.
flash. The spot
Getting blinded
2.
up, though, just poke and prod where possible,
There's pretty much
but
3 here.
for the most part, coming away pretty empty-handed. Now you've got something to try to watch that angle. As Jing finding himself a second here, swings out, finds that third, and he's got a chance for a back-to-back 4K. But it will be Forsaken to go ahead and find it. Francis will be able to take Jing down, but Okay, 9-6. The gap just 3 rounds in a row. We go into the effective bonus now. See if PRX can keep this run back going.
I'm a believer now. I mean, other than Devi with a Bulldog, I'm a believer. Devi, have you heard about our Lord and Savior, the Marshal? No, I'm just kidding.
Or just stick to the Sheriff.
Yeah. I think he's, he's very good with the Sheriff, so that'd be fine too. Like this at the end, making sure that, the Convergent Pant's already in Jing's hands, so make sure somebody else gets that last kill and get closer to those reckonings. So it's going to be an early timeout from Nongshim, just like we saw from PRX on the other side, that they need to right the ship here quickly. I mean, it's insane. You go from winning that pistol thinking, okay, we're going to be up 10-4, we're feeling groovy. Even if this is a rough half, we could probably squeak together 3 more rounds in here somewhere.
After thinking about it, one thing that could have made it a lot more uncomfortable for PRX.
Attacker side could be as good as ours was, maybe better. We need to intervene quickly.
Nongshim had Harbor. If Harbor,
smooth things down here.
If Harbor is being played rather than Omen, obviously you need the Omen blind. But in that scenario, I think the wall makes it so much harder to.
Within 2 rounds of each other.
And PRX would have to play on site.
I think already, just for them being willing to show Abyss, this kind of feels like a bit of a win for PRX.
Oh yeah.
But if they can win this one and make it just a 2-round gap, then oh boy. Feeling like you can absolutely take this one out of the hands of Nongshim. We're going to have a listen in with PRX, though, as Francis in mid just going to be spotting out that gate crash. Something takes it.
Francis is a nowhere. Bro, they're already tilted.
Nothing, I see Bati. I go heaven, boy.
Backside, I think. I heard backside. Go city, retake.
Retake. Let's take most.
Somebody break.
Guys, get out this city. You guys fight city. I outline this.
Okay, let's wait.
Soon, boys.
No, they're playing for Jing's ult.
You guys go now? Out the now. Go, boys.
It's only gonna catch.
I'm blind. I can stun him. Stunning.
No, it's okay.
We flank though. Fight city, boys. Fight city. Stun.
Just tell this, guys. Let them come.
They're all fighting CT. No one is watching this elbow. Right now they're waiting for the flank. It's gonna spot a lot.
Still need to be able
Couple are low.
Going to be taking low. Devi able to collect those eliminations, but nothing more to be found. Ivy down to
Good
8.
retake from Nongshim.
3 players stands tall here for Nongshim as they will hit double digits.
Yeah, I don't mind the ideas from PRX as we got to listen to their comms. I think they have a decent read on the round. The problem was that Nongshim just decided, hey, let's play for some retake.
Well, and something decided to take the gate.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes these things just happen. I'm almost so dead to it with PRX that I'm like, yeah, whatever. They did that in 1 round. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's not fine for him, but
yeah, you take the excellent with the stupid.
Exactly. It's like.
And be having an off game.
Sometimes genius, sometimes.
Nongshim can't snowball.
Not so much.
I mean, for the most part,
it's not the end of the world.
whoever loses this round is going to be forced to either half
again,
buy or eco.
Well, given the circumstances.
Francis.
Not so good potentially for Forsaken.
Ooh.
Yep. Francis, really nice there on the
And that's part of the Euro. You got to walk down mid for free.
Oh boy.
I heard that.
Oh, X cross. Committing to the angle.
One as Devi gets spotted in mid. Tucks back around the corner just fast enough. He's trying to challenge Francis for this position. We'll get the gate crash.
Francis rewalks
You're
mid.
really scared here as PRX because
now all 3 are about to rewalk mid. I think they spotted Devi.
Side of the map, and I was just waiting to see.
Spike is down, and the Cypher setup is on B.
Fortunately for him, he didn't do that.
Francis, for the 3rd time, is walking down mid. What does he see? He's gonna see something, and something.
Would have been an all-timer.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Francis, I mean, same position.
Yeah.
Just TP'd out, rescales right back over to connector. Finds that one. Jing now having to win this fight.
I mean, it's the
It's gonna be
easiest.
Devi left out.
The only possibility for Jing.
Gonna get up to 11.
What a shot.
Well,
France now 19-9-2.
He's also having a tremendous map.
Yeah.
He is. And it's a scary round again for PRX. They didn't get any of the ults out of Nongshim. They didn't need to use them. Francis, man. It's like just put the guy on Yoru and good things happen.
So far, this game
Seems to be the thing that he's
is
extremely
more
confident on. And
about
in
kind of
cruise
like
control there, holding down the
getting the
A-site
experience for
quite
both
nicely.
teams. I feel like
A lot of ults on both
even
sides,
though
something
Nongshim
one way
has
from
pretty
his dimensional
been
drift, so kind of making
winning
sure that this orb is
a
going to be
lot
safe
and has been
clear.
dominant in this game, I don't think
Probably, I would assume,
they have
funnel it over to him here.
shown
Indeed.
anything crazy.
Does he just rip it right away? Yeah, here we go. It's Ivy there.
Still,
This is
I
not
think
even a
the
mess
thing
with
you
this.
can take
Okay,
away is
we'll
that they
avoid the
are a good
trips here.
Abyss team,
Shot clears one, but it's a fast
but
gather
at least
here
in
from
this map,
Nongshim.
it
It's-
doesn't show anything of where
Hunter's
they are
Fury, and
the
be able to tuck to the corner now. He's boxed in.
best
Ends up
Abyss
falling to
team.
bridge plant. Oh, but
It's
rare
gonna
to see
spot
these days.
something.
Ivy
Nongshim is ready.
swinging out, is able to catch a glimpse.
Oh,
Oh, and he just takes down all three, and I think that is just going to be
GG.
Nongshim bookending this map.
GG.
Stun is through. Francis will take it from Dambi's hands. The defuse is in, and PaperX do now need 6 in a row.
GG.
Yeah, it's just another nasty convergent pass from Dambi. Catches onto a couple Paper X players in the middle of that. A beautiful Hunter's Fury. So those ults, 100% going the way of Nongshim in this round. Love this from Ivy. Again, playing very smart, very disciplined. And there's that convergent pass. Hits 2. So he's happy to stick around. And oh, what a jump. Love it.
I thought he just swung through the smoke. I didn't realize he had done a little leap of faith there on the back. Well, 6 chances to close this out. Something's going to go glass cannon with his Vandal, which probably means that he kills 4 in this round.
You're not wrong. It
There's
is the
something
way.
special. He's got 3 chances in front of him here. Or he just swings and dies.
Oh, team.
Flash going to be coming through, and he's got the gate crash out.
Forsaken his ult.
Still, that's pretty good information for Nongshim. Look at how quickly they're moving back over to B.
But also for Paper X.
Yeah, they're playing this
Put
well.
that much
Ryan
pressure
is
on,
gonna
on
hear
A main.
this.
Your extremities are going to be weaker. So for Nongshim, they're scrambling to try to go ahead and fan out a little bit more.
Now they're reading it again, though.
Yeah, seeing
I
Forsaken
mean,
is
as long
reasonably telling.
as Paper X doesn't
just
show
took too
any
long.
other presence in the map, then Nongshim can lead
Damn, lunatic.
A.
Quick exit. The refract does allow him to dodge that reckoning, but still frantically backpedaling away, just trying to get out the safety. Nongshim again could just pump the brakes, try to play this for the retake.
Something in heaven,
A little bit of a later insert though.
Door
as
is
the buy, still
open.
hovering around in mid.
but there's a wall. Oh, Bulldog versus
Corner,
Vandal.
Ivy. Not even that much damage taken overall. Now has that neural
Nice
depth.
cross.
Vested, swing coming through.
Ready
Exos
for
wins
it.
that fight. Immediately turns back. He's expecting this flank to come in. Inby.
So
We'll get some
ult gets
damage
no
in, but it's a
value.
hell of a lot more than that. Gravwell popped the smoke to fall. Just one shock dart into buy. They're going to be able to find the kills. X-Rosso on the backstab. Swooping forward.
Wow.
Will end up losing his
Paper
life.
saved the
Big
round.
3K from Envy to keep this map going.
Yeah, great round for Envy. I thought this was cooked for a second. Able to win a lot of those 1v1 duels where Nongshim kind of been going their way for the most part here. Again, things just feel a little bit off balance for Paper X in the individual mechanics department. But, you know, Ivy, it's a big one, but man, this is nasty stuff from Envy. Ooh.
France is going on his own little over-aggressive gate crash adventure.
Nice, go, nice, Jix, nice.
Big round though for Envy. 5 more to go. Out of ults now. RP still with the From the Shadows. And an operator for Francis.
Yeah. That's what's so scary. This means you can heavy lean B.
Nothing getting revealed. Just up and over, out to heaven. Shock Dart ends up getting chucked in a little bit deeper, so Jing not getting tagged by any of this damage early, but Dambi's able to find one. Envy will
This
fall.
one's spam.
Just from heaven.
Good adjustment by RB.
Gets rid of Jing. That's a 3v5. A favor.
Oh, timing.
retake
Into mid.
here.
In mid. The Astra. Cypher. The
Lurk
Astra.
in the mid,
Cypher.
he's not gonna get the spot
Oh.
out.
Ivy has the
Ivy can continue
timing.
to scale forward.
They're not aware. They're not aware.
Spotting.
Oh, they
Able to
caught.
find
They
that
caught
kill.
Ivy.
Intercepts the flanker,
They could
but
just
now Forsaken get on the
defuse.
site.
They could just
The
defuse.
defuse trying to get opened up for something he's got.
Whoa.
11 is.
I mean, he was
Oh,
1
I
HP.
guess fadeaway. Random shot found.
Stop.
Gravwell will interrupt. but it hasn't bought enough time.
GG.
That's going to be it. 13-7. Some improvements here from PRX, yes, but this is still very much Nongshim favored on this map.
Yeah, I mean, it's not super surprising. This was a good Abyss team, and still a good Abyss team. Nothing too much has changed for them. You know, PRX is, I think this is totally worth a shot here to see where you're at on this map. I do understand this. You're going up against one of the best Abyss teams.
So let's look at the stats right now. We're 45 minutes in. They just finished the first map. And the match stats are still loading. Does Dombey have, what does Dombey have? Okay, then the stats are right. Right now, Dombey has plus 14 on Abyss, Francis plus 10, X-Cross plus 2, RB plus 3. Zombies 23 and 9. Jing was their best performing player on Abyss. And Francis had 9 first kills. Jesus. Jesus, man. And now we have the interview.
Concerns, but them needing the warm-up still. But for now, let's go ahead and hear from our winning coach. It's going to be Silkanon down on the stage alongside Bella after that Abyss.
Hey guys, it's Bella standing with Nongshim Red Forces, Coach Silkanon. Now we got to talk about Abyss, right? I mean, your Abyss against PRX, a good memory from your side, but tell me, what were your first thoughts that came to your mind when you saw it? Were you a little bit worried that they would have spent the time to make sure that they got it covered this time? 감독님 안녕하세요. 일단 어비스 가져가신 거 축하드리고요. 오늘 다시 한번 PRX와 어비스에서 다시 만나게 됐잖아요. 처음에 보셔서 딱 이렇게 하게 됐을 때 어떤 생각을 하셨는지, 그리고 오늘은 좀 다르지 않을까 좀 걱정되셨던 부분도 있으셨을까요?
걱정은 당연히 있기는 했는데 PRX가 여태까지 어비스라는 맵에서 좀 열었던 기억이 아예 없어서, 그래도 지금 시즌 막바지다 보니까 플레이오프 때 맵풀이 변경되는 점에서 아마 연습을 많이 못했을 거라고 생각을 해서 고르게 됐습니다.
I mean, I was obviously worried because it's PRX, right? But given the time that the map enters are in us in the playoffs, and I didn't think that they would have much time to practice and to really grind on Abyss, so I was actually kind of relieved that we got to pick it with them. All right, next up, you're moving on to Split. You know, it seems like Nongshim has the momentum. How confident are you on taking this series 2-0? 이제 농심이 상당히 이제 분위기도 잘 타고 있고 좋은 경기력을 보여주고 있는 지금 다음 맵 스플릿도 2-0으로 좀 마무리하는 거 자신 있으실까요?
선수들이 자신 있어 할 것 같습니다.
오, okay, 좋습니다. I think our players are going to be confident with that one. All right, that was Coach Silkanon for our interview. 감사합니다.
네,
Thank
감사합니다.
you.
Abyss, first showing here for stage 2, back in the map, and it looks like Nongshim is still really good on this map against PRX.
I mean, a really good might even be an understatement from what we saw there. Fantastic gameplay from Nongshim. It looked well drilled, it looked put together, it looked sharp. On the flip side for PRX, we asked questions about why did they let this in instead of Haven, and I think, you know, they had some ideas there that weren't terrible, but ultimately they couldn't hang with Nongshim on this map.
Yeah, I think the double duelist pairing really made a huge difference. Both Dambi and Francis were really popping off. I think that's Something did a good job that game, kind of isolating the lurk. Ivy didn't get a lot of work done for Nongshim, but to be honest, it wasn't really needed. There was a couple of rounds where, look, on the defensive half, PRX actually had some decent retake ideas with the Harbor, but overall, I think Nongshim is just a little bit better at this map at the end of the day. Even with the limited prep time, they just went straight back to what's working, which is what we've been begging Nongshim to do throughout the entire group stage, and now that it's just strength to strength every single time.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? Like, actually, just going back to what was working, and that was all it really took.
If only anyone could have seen this was a solution, really. You know, who would have said that out loud? But, you know, I think obviously returning to comfort has been massive for this Nongshim team. I think it's reminding them a lot of when they used to play back in the past. I think they can use a lot of their old playbooks literally for this map. This is the comp they played in the Santiago finals. They can use the exactly the same things from when they were fantastic. So no doubt in my mind that they deserve to win this map one. The onus now on PRX to try and climb back in here, or you will be being sent to the lower bracket.
Jing on the waylay, not his first time, but I do wonder what the game plan was for PRX coming into this. They did let this map come through. Of course, we'll have an interview with Alex on the stage later. I don't know if Bella will be asking that, but I'm very curious. You know, there has to be a reason. I assume they prepped it and it just wasn't able to match up to Gambi.
At the end of the day, like the pairing, duelist pairing from Nongshim was more impactful. The numbers aren't terrible for something in Jing, but I don't know. I felt like PRX did not play a great game. They still got 7 rounds at the end of the day. I'm looking at their comp and the choices that they made with the double controller. I think there are definitely merits to those, and you saw some of that. As I said, some of the ideas working well on the retake. On the attacking side, you can exert much more pressure on mid compared to the Cypher by cycling the smokes. You can even run these cool fakes and things like that, and kind of disrupt the retake with some of the Harbor utils. So there's definitely ideas there in the comp, but I just don't think that they executed it super well.
Yeah, that's right. In fact, let's start from round 6 and 7, and let's look at how these two teams.
For me, there was a clear difference in preparation for the map, where I feel like Nongshim got the best out of their ults every single time. They saved that waylay ult for the post plant, disrupt the retake. They do the same thing again here, where they send Dambi into the side, follow up with that Sova ult to stop any sort of fast flooding retake that you might want to do with the Harbor, and then they're in good positions on the side to be able to close out this round. But then the problem is, the flip side for PRX, I don't think they managed their ults well at all. They were hoarding them, saving them up. This is a round where they throw out 2 ults at the very start of the round, and they come out negative in that trade. I don't think they looked at anywhere near as comfortable on the map or with those agents as Nongshim did.
Yeah, I think there was even a round early on where Forsaken actually at the start of this game got an early Harbor ult timing and he used it in a 2-on-3. It hit no one and then they lost that retake.
Exactly.
So it's unfortunate. Maybe better usage of the ults could have worked better for PRX, but when both of the Nongshim duelists are fragging, you're going to get a lot of waylay ults and a lot of dimensional drips.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. You know, you said you wanted the 2 blue-haired duelists, but even when he's on the waylay, these guys are still absolutely on fire.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting him to be as good on the waylay, but he came out and absolutely cooked them today.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that they played over on Sunset in the past for Nongshim, so it's not a pairing that they're unfamiliar with. We see it in the past. They've run this exact same pairing on Abyss. There are a lot of the same kind of principles that do apply. Dambi, waylay, transformative from what he started out with this agent. I have bad memories of the opening couple of games with Dambi waylay, but nowadays, absolutely love it. He's definitely one of the best.
He's so much better. I feel like he gets a lot of value out of playing this agent. I mean, what a timing, bro. If these 2 duelists are able to continue this level of form, it looks so scary for everyone else in Pacific and beyond. If they hit that P4, I don't know who can stop them, because no one on PRX could.
Yeah, we were watching it. You guys were saying, like, these guys could be the champs winning team, actually.
For sure.
It kind of looks
They're
like
not losing a map all year.
Yeah. We'll see
Rest
how
of
this
the year,
goes.
0 maps lost.
Are you trying to jinx it? Now, Francis also notably there on the Euro had 9 first kills on the first map of Abyss. We are going to be going into Split. The last time these 2 teams faced each other on Split, PRX was playing a different comp. You know, we saw something on the Jet, always really good. They did win out that time, but they've changed things around again. Now, do you think something will be back on the waylay? Did you even like that?
I didn't love it, to be honest. They lost this map to Varel in that series, so you know, they've had time to go back to the drawing board. So I think they can find something that feels a lot more comfortable. For Nongshim, we saw them do the Neon with the Phoenix there, but for me, I don't think we're going to be seeing that anymore.
Was week 1 of the group stage. That was X-Ross on the Phoenix. That's old Nongshim. There's no